lit one up on the back porch rail. Sun gone down and the sky turned pale. You said nothing, just kicked off your shoes. I knew that look, you were battling the blues. You leaned back, let the silence speak. The swing creak once every time you breathed. I didn't push, just passed you the light. You took one drag, said we're not alright. You don't cry loud, but girl, I know there's not just fire in your soul. You don't want love, you just want out. Don't need a hand, you just need clouds. Trying to burn off what I won't say. All that smoke keeps floating my way. Your phone lit up, you didn't flinch. Guess you don't hide your ghost like this. I pulled my hat, stared at my boots. You took the ash like a bitter truth. You don't raise hell, but damn it shows. That ain't perfume in your coat. You don't want love, you just want out. Don't need a hand, you just need clouds. Trying to burn off what I won't say. All that smoke keeps floating my way. Maybe we both ran too far to find something more than borrowed time. You turned away, I let it be. Left your light right next to me. Just want out, don't need a hand, you just need clouds. Every drag's just you slipping away, and all that smoke still hangs in this place.
Hands don't move, but still it ticks. Stuck between the cracks it picks. Noon or midnight, doesn't know. Just caught in some old long ago. Hung above the kitchen door, it watched her dance, now nevermore. The house moved on, the world got loud. That clock stayed beneath the cloud. It's not broken, it just chose to hold the time when hearts don't close. Some wounds don't come with power, like a clock that lost the hour. Tick by tick, it whispers low, stories no one wants to know. Held in gears and rusted grace is love that time cannot erase. So if you hear it late at night, it's not wrong, it's just not right. Some things freeze when moments sour, like that clock that forgot the hour.
Boots packed, stars pointed home, but
minds kept moving, cutting blind on the road that left me behind. Dust rose fast, I stood still, watched it vanish past the hill. It wasn't me who changed her mind, it was the road that left me behind. Some journeys don't need your feet, they just slip beneath the beat. And when the trail no longer winds, you learn the road can leave I waved once at what I knew, dreams dressed up in travel's hue, but they never look behind, not once, not this time. So I sleep where gravel fades, among the roots in quiet shades, and I hum an old design of the road that left me behind.
Round and round, the seats go by, clouds up close, then gravel sky. No whistle blows, no curtain drops, just motion tied in endless knots. Each view returns, yet feels askew. Same old moon, but tinted blue. A cycle built from half-meant words and silence spinning in reverse. No end, no start, just creak and glide. Hope and loss sit side by side. You smile again, then let it fly on the wheel that won't ever stop. Some leave their seat, but not the ride. Ghosts hold hands with those alive, and what goes up may not drop down, just hang there, circling through the sound. So if you feel you've had enough of high too short and low too rough, look close, you're in the very spot on the wheel that never stops.
Saw it drifting in the light, floating soft just out of sight. Reached my hand, it slipped away, like every word I didn't say. hung above like some old prayer. Never touched, just filled the air. Stayed in limbo, never planned it. That feather never landed. Some things hover and never fall, not high enough to hear the call. Like love too scared to be demanded. Like dreams the earth never commanded. It came so close, but the feather never landed. Left me watching, holding still, learning how to lose at will. Not every ending gets commanded. Some float off, never stranded. You can chase or you can wait, but some truths hesitate. And sometimes what we took for granted was just a feather, never landed. Some things were never branded. Some love was never handed. Like that feather that never landed.
We were quiet when the sun slipped down, boots on gravel, not a word in town. You looked away, but your hand stayed close, like we both knew this night might ghost. Tire marks where we used to park, cigarette glow in the country dark. Didn't ask and you didn't explain, guess some hearts just leave like rain. You blinked slow like you were saying goodbye, but your lips, they never tried. And I knew from your breathing low, you were done, but taking it slow. Same old county road, different kind of ride. Empty shotgun seat, no heat on my side. Didn't yell, didn't cry, just let it all slide like a goodbye kiss that never got tired. You didn't break me, but you left it dead. Words unspoken, but fully spent. And now I'm driving back with the silence loud. Same road, same man, just know you now. You left your sweater on the dash again. Smells like cedar and back porch wind. I don't touch it, but I don't let it go. Still ain't learned to drive on slow. Maybe love don't scream or slam. Sometimes it fades where it began. Same old county road still drives the same, but every mile whispers your name. Didn't break down, but I ain't right. Lost something more than just that night. You didn't fight, but you didn't stay. Guess goodbye comes a quiet way. And I'm just singing to the empty seat. Same damn song on this week. Same old county road still drives the same, but every mile whispers your name. Didn't break down, but I ain't right. Lost something more than just that night. You didn't fight, but you didn't stay. Guess goodbye comes a quiet way. And I'm just singing to the empty seat. Same damn song on this repeat.
dusty path and stones that gleam, leading back to every dream. Wheel some soft on rough terrain, guiding me through sun and rain. Familiar trees line the way, whisper tales of yesterday. Every step a memory, calling me back where I'm free. Gravel road back home again, where my heart will always bend. Through the miles and all I've known, that gravel road will lead me home. Evening light begins to fall, lanterns glow on farmhouse wall. No matter where my feet may roam, this gravel road will bring me home. So I'll travel slow and steady, with a heart that's always ready to find the place I've always known, on that gravel road back home.
Wasn't made to feel a thing, not the cold or touch of spring. Just lay still beneath the sky while all the softer things passed by. But when the rain would stop and start, something stirred beneath its heart. Not in words, not in cries, just the way it held the skies. Even stone can miss the fall when the clouds would come to call. It never wept, but it retained, like a stone, the remembered rain. Some hearts hide where none can see, beneath the guise of certainty. But even silence has a vein that pulses when it thinks of rain. So if I seem too still to care, too worn down or unaware, know I felt and I've remained, like a stone remembering rain. Even stone can miss the fall when the clouds would come to call. It never wept, but it retained, like a stone that remembered rain.
It never wept, but it retained like a stone that remembered rain.
With cool out night, great the sun go shine away. The cool eye boot, sold and tamed for dear. The cool like drive it out to obey you right away. Yeah, you right now, and why won't Rhett a clue? It rains, since you dog the keys and half the plate. Left a note on the fridge, it's not too late. I laughed, grabbed a beer, turned on the game. Sat back, wondering why I feel no shame. Since you packed, I sleep like wood. No screaming match about nothing good. Fridge is full of stuff I like. Ain't heard we need to talk all night. Turns out peace ain't overhyped. Guess I owe you thanks for leaving right. Yeah, life came back since you packed. Your yoga mat still by the back porch door. I use it now to level out the floor. No more soy milk in my sweet tea. No more don't wear boots with denim, please. If it rains, since you dog the keys and half the plate. Left a note on the fridge, it's not too late. I laughed, grabbed a beer, turned on the game. Sat back, wondering why I feel no shame. Now I ain't saying you were all that wrong, but I like this quiet, it's been too long. If it rains since you packed, my truck runs fine. Ain't GPS yelling wrong turn sign. I play my songs, crank them loud. Don't need no candles since around. Guess heartache ain't what it's cracked. Freedom hit like a cold six-pack. Yeah, I ain't looked back since you packed. When it rains, it packs. When it rains, it cracks. When it rains, it cracks.
Boots still sit by the back porch door. Worn out laces, cracked and tore. You said a man ain't made by his pay, and lit a smoke and walked away. You weren't loud, but you were clear. Taught me more than all these years. No boots, I still ride, but not like us. You showed love in calloused hands and in the way you understand. Now the wind feels like your voice. Old boots, new dust, you're like my choice. I work the fence line, same as you. Same old dog, same muddy boots. I keep that photo in the cab. Still hear your laugh, low and cracked. The world keeps turning, tires still spin, but I find you in the quiet wind. Old boots, new dust. I still lean when times get rough. You left behind more than a name. You built the fire that still remains. Now the sky feels close enough. Old boots, new dust. That's enough.
There's an old hat on the wooden bench, faded brim and stories drenched. It's been left in the morning light, a silent mark of someone's fight. I've walked this park 1,000 times, seen the seasons, felt the rhymes that had to sign. A quiet call of someone gone beyond the fall. The old hat on the bench remains, a token of both joy and pain. Though the wear's gone away, that hat still holds the yesterday. Kids laugh past, don't notice there, the hat that's weathered years of care. But I can see in threads and wear a life that's touched this world somewhere. The old hat on the bench remains, a token of both joy and pain. Though the wear's gone away, that hat still holds the yesterday. So when I sit and close my eyes, I Wear that hat beneath these skies, a piece of past, a tale unspun, the story lost but never done. Creased and torn, once held so tight, ink now fades beneath the light. Lines once bold, now twist and sway, can't tell night from break of day. Used to know which trail was true, which river split and skies turned blue. But corners curled and stars fell forth on the map that lost its north. Wanderers may learn the land, but some roads slip through their hands. Not all paths lead back and forth, some get lost without their north. Trust, dreams turn dust and hope to rust. But even lost, it still holds worth. That worn out map without its north. So if your sky forgets to shine and every turn steals more of time, know you're not the only one henceforth with a map that lost its north.
Barbed wire holds the past in place, rust and memory in its trace. Boot prints vanish in the grass. Some things built were never meant to last. Out beyond the cedar posts, truth walks quiet, hides like ghost. No more signs, no welcome gate, just open sky and hands of fate. Where the fence ends, stories bend. Truth begins where lines suspend. Maps can't mark what can't be claimed. Freedom's wild and never tamed. Hearts grow roots where no path sends. Out where the fence ends. No borders drawn in dust or clay can teach a soul where it should stay. Let the field decide the song. Some are right when they feel wrong. Where the fence ends, names don't bind. Only stars do chart the mind. Past the post, the stillness mends. Peace begins where the fence ends.
Kept it in my pocket deep. Next to secrets I don't speak. Held it tight when your hand slipped. That old coin I never flipped. You stood there, eyes half closed, like you knew but never chose. Two hearts hung on frozen lips, waiting on a coin that never flipped. Could have been heads, could have been tails, could have chased or cut the sails, but silence wrote our manuscript. All 'cause the coin never flipped. Some love ain't fate or fire, just quiet dreams we never hide. A moment lost between the grip of a coin we didn't flip. Now I walk with jangling keys, no doors left, just memories. And that old coin still makes me trip, the one I never had the nerve to flip.
Fences falling, fields run wild. The silence grows where once was child. Old homes rest in quiet grace. Time erases every trace. The river sings without a crowd, beneath the sky so vast, so proud. No footsteps stir the dusty ground, just nature's breath, a softer sound. The land took back its voice again. No hands to hold, no ties to mend, just winds that roam and grasses sway. A world reclaimed in its own way. The trees stand tall with stories old, of lives once lived, of hands once bold. The seasons turn, the years move slow, in quiet fields where memories grow. So when you pass that empty place, no earth still holds its gentle grace. A home reborn, a silent track. The land took back what it gave back. Morning breaks with gentle sound, bells' clear voice across the ground, calling hearts from near and far, guiding like a faithful star. Fields awake beneath the chime, marking moments, marking time. Neighbors gather, stories blend. In that bell we find a friend. Church bell over countryside echoes through the hills so wide, bringing hope in every ring, peace and grace that morning brings. When the world feels cold and wild, bell reminds the weary child that no matter where we roam, this sound will always lead us home. So let it ring clear and strong through the dusk and all day long. A steady voice, a sacred song that helps the weary carry on.
Crack of dawn, smoke from the stove, cold bare feet on the kitchen floor. Coffee cup, 2 chairs sit close, but only one gets used no more. Her voice still echoes in these walls. I hear it clear when the night falls. Some things fade but not her name, and I still feel her just the same. That light she left in the window pane still cuts right through a driving rain. When I feel lost or don't know why, I look up and there's Mama's light. Faded quilt, her old perfume, the porch still creaks like it used to do. I come back less, but every time I swear I feel her hand in mine. The clock ticks off, the house still breathes, and she's in every autumn breeze. The porch light hums, the floorboard sighs. She never left, she just changed skies. That light she left in the window pane still burns through all my grown-up pain. No matter where I lay at night, I dream beneath Mama's light. Past moves on, but love like hers, it don't get gone. Yeah, that light she left in the window pane outshines the dark, outlives the rain. When the world goes colder, life don't feel right, I find my way back by Mama's light.
You were pouring cream in your cup, boots kicked up, that smile lit up. I was just passing through that night, but something about you felt just right. You said, this town don't see new faces. I said, well, I ain't from many places. We talked till the jukebox shut off and the waitress gave us a tired cough. You laughed at how I stirred my tea, called me city boy with Tennessee. But girl, you had me by surprise in that old diner neon light. Ain't it wild how life unfolds? One cheap meal and a hand to hold. You never know when fate walks in, wears flannel sleeves and subtle grin. Now every time I drive that way, I see that sign still flickers faint. Reminds me love don't make a sound, it just pulls you in and holds you down. Kissed me there in parking lot, said this ain't much, but it's all I got. I swore right then I'd never roam, and damn girl, you made that town feel home. Now it's years and 2 kids deep, but that diner lives in memory. Sometimes the best things come and stay, from quiet nights and diner trays. Ain't it wild how hearts can know what matters most in a sugar spoon glow? You never plan, you just arrive and find your whole damn reason why. You still call me a wandering fool, but I thank the stars that led me to that booth, that laugh, that starting line, and that old diner light of mine.
River ran like silver thread, winding past what words it said. Above a face the world adores, but never turned toward distant shores. The water shimmered every night, carried dreams in borrowed light, but still the glow came from afar, like lovers locked in separate stars.
Some truths are quiet, cold and clear. They never touch, though both are near, like hearts that circle but don't deliver. The moon that never faced the river. You'd think by now they'd share the sky, but distance holds what time denies. Reflections lie and longing shivers in rivers watched by silent givers. So if your love feels far not gone, a song unsung, a chord undone, you might be just like that giver, or the moon who missed the river.
Old planks creak beneath my feet, where river bends and memories meet. Sunlight dances on water's face, a quiet, sacred kind of place. We'd race across with hearts so light, laugh till stars replace the night. That wooden bridge held all our dreams, more than just boards and nails, it seems. Wooden bridge over the little stream, holding fast to every dream. Though years have passed and time moves on, that place remains where we belong. Now I walk alone in twilight's glow, watching ripples softly flow. The bridge may age, but memories stay, a part of me that won't fade away. So here's to the bridge, warm and true, a piece of home I carry through, where laughter lived and silence spoke, in every step a gentle hope. Wooden bridge over the little stream, holding fast to every dream. Though years have passed and time moves on, that place remains where we belong.
wrote your name at break of day, folded lines I couldn't say. Each word sat heavy in my hand, like dust upon a silent land. The paper creased from second thoughts, a battle that the pen had fought. I told the truth, then crossed it out, afraid you'd know what I'm about. This ink was never meant to dry, just thoughts that drift and pass me by. I keep them safe in drawer and mind, the words I feared you'd never find. Your days I don't intrude, but in this room I still include a voice that trembles in retreat, afraid to rise, afraid to speak. If ever wind should lift this page and carry it beyond this cage, perhaps you'll read between each line what silence tried so long to hide. This ink was never meant to dry, just thoughts that drift and pass me by. I keep them safe in drawer and mind, the words I feared you'd never find. Ink was never meant to dry, just thoughts that drift and pass me by. I keep them safe in drawer and mind, the words I feared you'd never find.
Floorboards know the way to days, not by words, but how they sway. Every creak a muted vow that time remembers even now. No slam of doors, no broken glass, just air too still for things to pass. Spaces filled with all we meant, too quiet now to circumvent. Not the sound, but what it hides between the heels and fading strides. Truth's not in what the echoes kept, but in the silence between the steps. Regret walks light but never far, trailing hush like old guitars. No thunder ever mourns or weeps, just silence wide and far too deep. So if a hallway pulls you in with nothing loud and nothing thin, you're not alone, just where love slept inside the silence between the steps. The sound, but what it hides between the heels
silence between the steps.
To the bonfire bash, talk about stocks while we cut the grass. Told my dog to sit within his keys. Went hyper on bed and dog took keys. Now the say he's clean, I saw he was plenty. I used for never plans. I upgraded but I kept the keys. Swim I upgraded but I kept the keys. I upgrading and her fixed two's teased. Some hidden tacos and one my D's. He won the cards that listener's song couldn't to stare without controls on a felt somber. His pay Fenty bought upgrading, but I kept the keys. He kept my boots up into her house, a dove free and thin kind. I healing comes his soda ends. I upbeat and up the cannons. I upgrade 'em, but I kept the keys. Swing I upgrade 'em, but I kept the keys. He folded napkins with full teas. Hey, six grits, I shape it these. I upgraded his few plans out in hand to fake a store. He loved to clean, I scared to lean. I quite get you from next to Fiat. He's watching now in sad time needs, but I have the keys to all that beats. Shine into light. The stars are confiding and I'm gated cannon. Sweet I upgrading, but I kept the keys. Upgraded head. Sweet I upgrading, but I kept the keys. Upgraded head. Sweet I upgrading, but I kept the keys.
Windows down, your hand in mine. Old bus waiting past the county line. You ain't said much since yesterday, but I felt every word you didn't say. Didn't cry, didn't plead, but girl, your silence cut deep. I kept my eyes straight ahead while your ghost danced in my head. And that old ride took more than miles. It stole the fire from our smile. And no bags packed, just hearts worn thin. I left the best part of me with you again. Midnight train humming low, told myself I had to go, but every note of this goodbye still echoes when the engines die.
rain fell slow on metal roof. You watched it all without a move. One last sip from your paper cup. That's how I knew we'd given up. Maybe next life, same road, same town. You'll be the one leaving, I'll be the one sticking around. That old ride keeps rolling by with pieces of you I still hide. I don't pray much, but last night I asked God if leaving makes it right. And now I hum your name real low every time I feel that pull to go. Girl, if I ever get the chance, I'll turn around, not miss the dance.
Sat on your porch, just me and the smoke. Sun dipped low like the words we never spoke. I lit one up, watched it fade to gray. Felt like you were just a breath away. Old boots still by the door. I don't clean them like before. Ash in the wind, like what you left behind. Flickered and gone, but still on my mind. You said nothing, but I still hear your silence louder every year. No halo light, no Sunday hymn, just me and the night, and ash in the wind. Truck won't start, but I don't care. Ain't got nowhere to go, you're not there. I talk like you're still around the bend. Guess some goodbyes don't know when to end. That swing still creaks like you might sit, but ghost or night, I ain't done with it. Ash in the wind, like what you left behind. Flickered and gone, still stuck in my mind. I drank alone, but I still toast to that shadow I miss the most. No prayer said, no pretense grin, just me and the sky, and national wind.
You lit a smoke by the tailgate. I was tossing out some beer cans. Didn't know you'd be behind me, didn't know I'd care again. We stood quiet in the gravel, crickets louder than our words. I said you look the same, you said that line still hurts. Didn't mean to stand that close, but girl, that night still knows. Half a smoke and half a heart, we never finish what we start. One more glance, one more flame, but we both knew it ain't the same. You smiled like you forgot, but I still felt that shot. Half a smoke and all I got. You said still drinking too much. I laughed, you still cut deep. You asked if I still miss you. I said only in my sleep. Your truck was running idle, but you weren't in a rush. Like we were holding time between the ash and hush. Half a smoke and one more lie. You said you're fine, I saw your eyes. One more flick into the dirt, but you still know just where it hurts. We stood like ghosts that never left, both scared to take the next breath. Half a smoke and nothing left.
Drove past the gate just yesterday. Grass grown tall where we used to play. Barn still leaning, fence still tame, but the field forgot my name. Used to run where the cornrows bend. Now wind don't even call me friend. Like soil that's washed but leaves a stain. That field forgot my name. Time don't warn you when it fades. It just lets the memories stray. What once was home now feels the same as the field that forgot my name. Stood there still, boots in the dust, but land don't hold what hearts won't trust. And silence ain't the one to blame, it's me. That field forgot my name. So if you ever leave too long, don't expect the ground to belong. It'll keep the sky, forget the flame, like the field that forgot your name. beneath the sky so wide and clear. I hold a spark that draws me near, not a blaze but steady gleam, a quiet hope, a simple dream. Through fields where silence softly lays, I walk beside these gentle rays. Each step I take, a story told, in hearts of fire, small but bold. Little lights along the way, guiding through both night and day. Not grand but true and bright, the dreams that carry me tonight. Those storms may come and skies may gray, these sparks will never fade away. In every breath, a chance to grow, a humble seed I'll always sow. So here I stand beneath this sky, with little lights that lift me high, a path made clear by hopes I keep, a promise sown for dreams to reap.
Wrote it down in cursive slow, on paper soft as falling snow. Folded dreams and lines I kissed to an address that don't exist. No zip code, no mailman's route, just faith I never talked about. Dropped it in a box of mist to an address that don't exist. Some letters don't need a door, they write on things we long for more. No name, no street, no witness, still I wrote that old address. Or maybe you're somewhere past the bend, where truth and memory pretend. If hearts can land where hope persists, you'll find the words you've always missed. And if you read it in your sleep, know how many each line to keep, though it vanished in the morning's twist. It was sent to where you might exist.
I didn't raise your voice, just pack that look that says no choice. One more cup still warm on the table. Guess goodbye comes soft when it's stable. You said it's not the worst, not the best we had, and I just laughed, tried not to feel that bad. No lights on, just the echo left. No one yelling, no regrets. Took your coat, didn't leave no mess, but it's too clean, can't catch my breath. You kissed me like we weren't in love. Didn't slam the door, didn't say enough. Now the silence cuts like stone. You're gone, but the house ain't alone. Tires on gravel, slow like time. Rear view mirrors where we said goodbye. Even the dog don't bark no more. He knows that sound of closing doors. Was it me? Was it fate? We were good but not great. Still I wait. Still I wait. No lights on, just the echo left. No fight, but this still feels like death. You left right, but my heart turned left. Now every room feels like what we never said. You kissed me soft, like the last refrain. Didn't cry, didn't curse my name. And I wish you would have thrown a stone, 'cause this quiet don't feel like home.